Hey, Mailbag 63-ish, and it's all from AliExpress. So, got the labels down, and let's see what's in these. I'll probably just empty it all out on the table to start with. There's one. There's another. Yeah, just 2 items in that one. How about this one here? What do we have? Oops. I have something. Label down. Eesh. Only 4 items. Eesh. This could go quick. Well, let's start off with this one here. It says 612 24-volt push-pull. Open frame, electromagnetic, keeping force, 5 Newton, travel, 10 millimeter, solenoids. And I'll be putting in the corner there the information. Actually, I think I'll just empty all the packages to start with. So there's those. Got a label. What's this one? Package within a package. 3 24-volt 8-bit blue-red combination anode. Okay. I'll actually probably have to look up what I bought, unless I've got another thing inside here. Okay. That. Next, what do we have here? Oh, I got quite a few of them. Oh, okay. I think that's going to be pretty obvious, but we'll get to that in a moment. That way I can pull up the data on this screen and figure out exactly what I bought. And here, tactile switches, push button, the kit. So now I'm just going to go to the computer and find out what I bought. So here's the solenoid, and I've got a very specific plan for it. I'll put in the corner there who I got them for and how much I paid, and any spec sheets they have. But the plan is, the other year I built some wind chimes. And these are very nicely tuned. So you have the striker here, which is oak, and you try to aim to hit the center of the tube, and you have to use a spreadsheet, which will tell you where to put the hole in here from the distance from the end, the length of the tube, diameter of the tube, and you will get very accurate notes. And what I use is a program on this that actually is a piano tuner program, and you can replay you can monitor what the note is that's coming off of it. Now, what I would do with these is I would mount a piece of wood on this end, because otherwise it's a bit too harsh. And I'll try to give a demo on this one that I've got hanging here. But what I would have is these all in a row, and that way then these would actually just be lined up. There you go. Right now I've got this set at 4.7 volts, and it's actually still striking hard enough. So I figure this will be a cute little project. Maybe I'll set it up where You can have the little buttons that you push. Oh, one thing they do warn on this is don't have them turned on continuously. It says just for a few seconds. But, my delving into musical sounds. So, let's take a look at the next one. Next item. I'm going to go to this one because it kind of could be related to the solenoids and the wind chime. So, let's see. I bought, in the corners who I got it from and any specs. But as you can see on the package here, it's a 6x6 with different lengths of the shaft. Let's just pop this open. Come on, one of you. If there's any spec sheets, I'll put it in the corner there. There we go. There it went. And just a momentary switch. And I got 100 of them. Now, this I might use with the solenoid project, or I might be using these touch sensors, capacitive touch sensors, which I picked up in another mailbag a while back. Haven't decided which I'll use. And on to the next. Let's go to the other end of the pile. So these are common cathode, 8-bit LEDs. Red. Oops. Oh, I see. They're not broken out yet. Take one. Pop it out of the... There we go. So who I bought it from will be in the corner there. There we go. And they even on their advertisement has how you hook it up to a Uno. So you've got the one common on the this side here, and then each of the digits going across. I think these were whatever volt to whatever volt they said. They've also got a schematic of be over here of the design. So essentially hook this up to ground, hook voltage up to this, and it lights up. And I'll just do that in a moment. I'll set this at 5 volts. Hook up this one. Oops. So I don't short. Come on. And then I'll just touch one of these. There we go. So kind of cute. When I saw these, I went, gotta get some. There we go. Haven't decided what I'll use them for, though. Oh, maybe I could use them with these to indicate which one's being hit. Don't know yet. We'll decide later. And then on to the next item. And last but not least, 2 bags of servos. There we go. Tower Pro TM 9-gram micro servo SG90. And there's no markings on this if it's actually 180 or 360 degrees, unless they shipped me all the same type. and I don't have any way to test these yet. So I will put up in the corner there who I got them from and how much I paid. Oh, it was $8.25 for 5 pieces of the 180-degree one. And I'm probably going to have to check this video to see which bag is which. And for the other one, it was $10.99 for 5 to do 360 degrees. So apparently they operate between 4.2 volts and 6 volts. Plus then there's the single in there. I haven't used these before. I have no way of testing them right now. So that'll come some later point. I guess I'll have to build a tester or set up an Arduino or whatever to try them out. Let's see. Descriptions. There's my cheat notes. It says high torque, fast response, 1.6 kilogram per centimeter at 4.8 volt. Response time, 0.3 seconds for 60 degrees. And since I have no way of testing them, I'll believe them for the time being. Well, that's it for this video. Obviously, that's for one project. This might be for this project also. Haven't decided. Picked up these nice little displays, 8-bit red common cathode. And these, which do come with all these little parts. So that'll be a different project. Haven't decided what to do with them yet. And since it's almost Christmas, I don't think I'll be getting another mailbag out next week. So that's it. I'll probably do some other videos between now and then. And my Dragon's still going good. This ridiculously cheap humidifier fan that I got from a thrift store, working perfectly. And with this guy's little wires all now hooked up, it's going great also. So, see you at the next video. Have a good one. Bye.